Hello, and welcome to Color Commentary. I'm TJ, your average fan, and I'll be talking to you today about HBO Max's new show, Game of Thrones House of the Dragon, Season 1, Episode 1. That's a long damn title. But anyway, we're gonna get right into it, y'all. First of all, we're not. I'm gonna give this first disclaimer. I have seen all 8 episodes of the original Game of Thrones show. Like most people, I was not the greatest fan of the final season, but overall, I thoroughly enjoyed Game of Thrones. That was my show. I loved it, and it felt good to come back to it, to come back to the world, the places, and the houses, I'll say, because it ain't the same people. And now we'll get into it. Spoilers! Okay. Yeah. Now, it's probably going to take me a minute to get everybody's names together. But let me just say, this first episode was good. I enjoyed this a whole lot. We got a little history lesson about the Targaryen family and about how things was going and them, ruling the land. And one of the kings, had needed an heir to take over the throne, and he had to choose between his brother and his daughter. And he had the small council, well, not the small council, a big council, vote on it, and they chose his brother because they didn't want a woman on the throne, which is messed up. But hey, that's history for you. Women getting the short end of the stick sucks. I know. So she became known as the queen who never was, and married some other dude, and they didn't have kids, and now they just living life. And we're up to date now with the current thing that's going on. I think his name is Aegon. I think the king name is Aegon. Anyway, yeah, he got the same issue going on. Wife did have 5 miscarriages. She's pregnant right now with what they hope to be a son. Their oldest child is actually a woman, a girl, Rhaenyra, which I think was pretty cool. She, got an orange dragon. She was dragon riding. That was awesome to see. Dragons, oh my God, dragons. So good, it's so good. Okay, they spent money on this bad boy. They had to, because this Game of Thrones, baby. Yeah, so, she I like being free and doing what I want to do. At the same time, I do want to, have the respect of my father who only wants a son. And, so she torn between all of that. She got her best friend, Alicent, who's the daughter of the Hand of the King at the time, the Hightower dude. So I'm pretty much going to be using last names because it's going to be hard to remember everybody's first name. So the Hightower guy is Hand of the King. We got that going on. His brother, Daemon Targaryen, is leader of the City Watch, the Gold Cloaks, if you will. And they think he's a rebel without a cause and just out doing all kind of crazy stuff, don't like to follow the rules. He came back to town and just wrecked shop on all the criminals in town, which was gruesome to see. He dismembering folks and all kind of boy, because he was cleaning up the city because they was finna have a tournament, and he didn't want all the rich people to come to town and be robbed and all kind of stuff, which he had a point. But the way he went about it, oh man, it was messed up. So the tournament was all about the king having a son, and he wanted to celebrate with the entire realm and yada yada yada, right? So they having this tournament. Tournament was good, saying we got some good knocks off the horses. Damon even cheated and knocked the horse down. Like, okay, dude, you're a sore loser, like big time. But we're not gonna go there. We got the wife in labor now. Yay, the queen's in labor. She finna have this baby, but baby turned the wrong way. We're talking about medieval medicine here. So they know something about a C-section, but they don't know how to keep the blood loss down, or for that matter, to give her more. So it's either get the baby out, kill her, or they both die. And the king had to decide what to do about that. So he wanted a son so desperately. And, he like, save something, so C-section it is. And they had to hold this woman down for this. And then the cut they made was so terrible, like a terrible cut on her abdomen. I'm like, oh my God, this is just medieval medicine. Oh, it was gruesome. No painkillers. She could only have so much puppy, before it would hurt the child. And, woo, it was messed up. But they got the baby out, and the baby died. It lived for all of about a day, I guess. To which the king's brother Damon was out drinking with his buddies, and, his buddies singing his praises, talking about he gonna be the next king now, and yada, yada, yada. And, yeah, he made the mistake of saying that the boy was king for a day, and which was rather insensitive, you gotta say. I mean, super insensitive. And so the king got pissed and sent his ass home. Like, you go be with your wife in the Vale and have the kids and do your thing out there. You get the hell out of here, you disrespectful bastard. And I kind of felt him on that, At the same time, he was telling the king, look, bro, you're weak. And the people know it. And your whole little council, they been manipulating you and trying you, and they get you. Meanwhile, the king also is getting jacked up by the throne, because it's full of swords and it's a massive throne. Everybody who sit on this mug is getting cut up. And I'm like, wow. To the point that he getting sliced in the back, got some kind of tetanus thing going on, taking him down. While he was sitting there cussing out Damon, he cut himself with it. Damon came and sat in and cut himself with it. And it was kind of sad to see him go because, Rhaenyra and Damon are good, cousins to each other. They friends, even though they're going to be fighting later over this throne, because after that incident with the bar and at the brothel with Damon and what he said, the king sent him away. He was like, he done. I was going, back you and try to do that. It's over now, bro. And yeah, he announced that Rhaenyra would be the queen, the heir to the throne. Had everybody, all the lords come and bow to us, so they pledge their fealty and whatnot. And yeah, he made the announcement. Told her a little, prophecy about a dream about, winter coming and how a Targaryen need to be there involved to help save humanity. What happened 175 years later, because that's where we at now, 175 years before the original Game of Thrones. Yeah, so dragons everywhere. Daemon dragon, big, red, slender. Oh my God, they look menacing and rebellious. And he done rode off on his dragon with his little whore lady from town. I don't know what she gonna be up to. And the Hightower dude, the hand of the king, because the queen died, is already scheming. I can see it. He sent his daughter to the king in a fancy dress to comfort him. Now, they didn't show them doing nothing, but you could tell by how he was telling her to go talk to him. Get in there while you can so we can be connected and get it, saying maybe you'll be the one to give him an heir and then our family be in control of the throne. That's what I feel like he's on. So I'm interested to see how far this hand of the king gonna go. And the daughter as well, for that matter, who's the best friends with the new heir and queen. How that's gonna work out. We shall see. So far, this has started off pretty interesting. I've been enjoying the meetings and the talking and all of that. And the fighting and the costumes. The writing is good. Looks like we're off to a good start with this show. I'm very excited. House of the Dragon, everyone. Get into it. I will see you guys for the next episode. Have a great day.